August Authentic Month, and we have a very special guest throughout this month of August. Actually, the 4 Saturdays of this month. So please sit tight and enjoy the Home Cooked Foodcast as it starts right now. Welcome to the Home Cooked Foodcast. Woo! Guys, I am Lennon's Kitchen, and we have a very special guest that is going to help me with the show. The majority of this month, I would like for you guys to welcome Mr. Nihar. If I can get him up.
Hey, guys.
Yes.
How's everyone been?
It's been a long time, sir, since you've been here.
Yeah. Yes. I've been pretty busy the past few months.
Yes, and very much you have been busy. Mason isn't here, but we have my second cohort, of course, the one, the only, Mr. Brian delivers you the goods. Yeah.
How's it going, everyone?
Yes. And finally, the other person behind everything, no introduction, Mr. Chef Man.
Yeah, it's Gunshot the Chef Man. Notice how it says Chef Man, Lennon. I'm not a little boy, okay? I heard what you said.
Yeah, I heard him too.
It says the Chef Man, not little boy. Lennon over here, I swear.
Boy, you're about to become Chef Boy RD.
Uh-huh.
Are you giving me the middle finger?
What?
Maybe.
No.
All right. So, guys, authentic month. August is our authentic month, people.
Mm-hmm.
So, when you guys think of authentic, what do you think of?
Here's what I think of. I think let's talk about before we go into our cuisine or cuisines, depending on if you want me to do the layout of which ones we're going to do. Let's talk about the problem with authenticity of cuisines, especially. I think that's a little subtopic we should get into. And I think one of the biggest issues is putting sugar in the food.
Mm-hmm.
That is definitely one way. I know, like, usually traditional cuisines, if they do use sugar, it's very minimal, but we use a ton of sugar. And that really kills the flavors that, you would find. Let's say, a Chinese family, they would have a sit-down kind of dinner. They don't use so much like sweetener or whatever in their dishes. They just use very natural ingredients, and it's different than you would find in a restaurant. Basically, the same thing coated with sauce.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys would like to give some other input on just?
Yes. What do you? Okay, Brian. What do you think about when it comes to authentic? What comes to mind?
Pretty much what Nihar said, but I can't really think right now. But yeah, the sugar is a problem for sure when it comes to putting it in certain foods and all that.
Yes.
I know that Chinese, of course, is the first thing that comes to mind. I know they try to make everything sweet. Thai food is a little bit different. Some places, like if you let's say you have a green curry at different Thai restaurants, Some of them will make it a little sweet. Some of them will make it a little herbal. Some will make it a little bit more citrusy, sour.
Yeah.
You just have, varying emphasis on different flavors. But I mean, I've never been to Thailand, and I would love to go, but I mean, there's no consistency with what the flavor should be when it comes to like American Thai food.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a great point. What about you, Christian?
Okay, so honestly, when we think about this, the first thing that comes to mind with me is Italian food. Like some of the pasta dishes, especially that they will make. If that makes any sense.
I forgot to add
yes,
another
I mean,
input,
I can kind of see, but I think of all the cuisines that come to mind, I would like to think that Italian stays closest to its roots.
Yes.
Lennon, you mind if I add one more input?
Yeah, go ahead.
Fast food restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yes, sir. Remember, Mason's not here. I'll have a bone to pick with him later. But we always have this debate about chicken nuggets.
Oh yeah, it's so processed for sure.
That's not real chicken nuggets. None of that processed shit is not real. I mean, like.
But in all seriousness, yeah. But you guys are right on point. Some unfortunately, sugar is put into a lot of food, and really the big basis for food to be good and savory. Savory means seasoned. You always want food to be seasoned.
A poor chef seasons his food with sugar.
And okay, so we were talking about this, right? Now I've seen recipes, and I've seen this on YouTube of people making homemade Chinese food, which is essentially rice with a bunch of stuff added to it.
Yeah,
and I've seen people season the rice, but then I've seen other people just overload the rice with sugar. I'm like,
really?
That's like,
oh my god,
that's not doing that right. Yeah, no, you're not supposed to overload it with sugar. Like,
they're gonna make you fat
and all that on it. So you just overload. Like, I don't mind like putting a little sugar on. It's not bad, but don't overload it. Like I've seen, I was watching videos of people trying to make this homemade Chinese food, and they're just overdoing it with sugar. I'm like, you got more sugar in that than you do rice at that point.
Mm-hmm. Like, I love a good orange chicken as much as the next person, actually, orange beef. But when I want it, I expect not a sugary flavor, but I expect a strong citrus flavor.
Yes, exactly.
Like a strong orange flavor.
Definitely.
Yeah, exactly. And you guys are on point. Now, let me talk about my culture, of course, Hispanic wise, is we are known for spicy things.
Yes.
Okay. The dried peppers, like the guajillos, the anchos, and of course the little hottest one, the arbol. Those are popular. Okay. Our enchiladas are the ones that are dipped in the sauce and then fried and then rolled. Okay. Those are the authentic red enchiladas. Okay. The ones that you see here in the States, it's Americanized.
What do they do? Like
They use the stuff from the can. And then the Tex-Mex, which is the chili.
Chili.
Yeah.
Chili is definitely a Texas thing.
Yeah. But it is good though, still.
Yeah.
But so authenticity means, of course, flavor. You want flavor throughout the food, and that does come with seasonings and spices. That is what savory is. Sweet is supposed to be meant for desserts.
You can use traces of sweet. I know. Don't overdo it. I mean, sometimes sweetness in the main dish is acceptable in small amounts.
Yes, exactly.
Here's and I would like to bring this up. So when I used to play the Pokemon games growing up, I remember that you have this massive list of berries, and they would classify the berries through like a pentagon, and on each end would have your sweet, spicy, salty. Do you remember that? I don't know if any of you've noticed that.
I
It's like a
think I
little
remember
diagram that
that.
they give you, and each of the berries you'll have like a spider web kind of chart of which flavor direction it points in.
Oh, I've heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
And so again, like in cooking, you just think of it the same way. The sweetness has its place. But any overload of any one of those is just too much.
It's too much, yeah. And it's also, so kind of think about it like this, guys. When you guys know about the ghost pepper, the different peppers that they show, well, that is based on the Scoville
Those
scale.
peppers are spicy as fuck.
The Scoville scale. Okay. Remember we did a show a while back where we kind of went over the hottest pepper on the chart.
Is that Pepper X, or does Pepper X not count because it's made in a factory?
Oh man, if we talking about spicy food, all right, I'm gonna state a personal opinion here. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So, I just like when I was talking about with the homemade Chinese food. All right, I've seen people do it with homemade Mexican food, but instead of putting too much sugar on it, they put too much spicy shit on it. Like,
yeah,
I'll be the first to admit, Mexican food, yeah, it's supposed to be spicy, but it's not supposed to be overly spicy. Like, if you put too much on it, that just ruins the taste of it,
No.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna make your tongue hot.
And then when you have to go to the bathroom, you're gonna massacre your own toilet with your booty cheeks.
I didn't think about that. But here's the thing with peppers. Not only do they rank in terms of heat, but I mean, if you really think about it, and some YouTubers have talked about this, peppers have subtle flavors as well, not just heat. So sometimes they'll have like a fruitiness, sometimes they'll have like a subtle mango flavor, sometimes they'll have a subtle cherry flavor, sometimes they'll have a subtle other flavor. And depending on which pepper you use for a recipe, sometimes those subtle flavors need to be brought forward.
Yes. And one of the important things is, first, they always say this for any type of preparation, always get your stuff in season.
Yes.
Get your stuff in season, because that is number one, where you're going to find the best deals and sales. And number two, the fresher it is, the better tasting it's going to be.
A little side note, I wasted 2 orders of persimmons because I usually love persimmons, but didn't get them in season. And I learned the hard way that summer persimmons are gross.
Oh, really?
Twice. I think I got like 1 bag of 2, tried it. Oh, okay, maybe this is a little off. Got another bag of 2, realized it still tasted like astringent, and threw it away. But when I get persimmons in winter, they're very sweet.
Persimmons, yeah.
So they're a winter fruit, and I have to remember that. That's going with getting things in season.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, persimmons. Huh. That's interesting to know. But yeah, so I think so that's good, guys. Authentic is real homemade, real fresh homemade food, not from concentrate. So before we begin, which cuisines have you guys tried before, other than the ones that we always try?
So I have a friend from the Philippines, and he was showing me some of the food they cook there, and it was something that you know it was something I wanted to try because it was something that I cooked this like 3 days ago because it was something I wanted to try, something I haven't eaten yet, something new.
Mhm.
And he gave me the recipe for it. I don't remember what it was. It was something like I think it was some like pasta dish. I don't fully remember what it was.
Huh. I've actually had Filipino food. I mean, we have like two places. They're really far from both here and my apartment. But we do have two. I don't know how authentic they are, but two Filipino restaurants in San Antonio, and I
Yeah.
think I've been to both of them.
Yeah.
And I don't
Kinda
remember
cool.
a pasta dish. I just know like they have like chicken adobo and maybe some
Oh yeah, that's what
things
it
like
was.
that,
I was trying to remember what it was
or
called.
pork adobo or something like that.
Yeah, no, it was the chicken adobo. I was like I say I don't always fully remember things, and I was trying to remember what it was called and what it was. That's what it was. But yeah, it was something new that I tried, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, you'd be surprised at stuff like that. Mr. Delivers, what do you have to say?
I wouldn't say I tried a cuisine, but most likely I got a friend to get me to try some Jamaican chicken. That was actually really good, for sure.
I absolutely love jerk chicken, and I usually go out of my way sometimes to get
But
like
it was on a stick, so
any
that
kind of
was the
jerk
interesting part.
rub or seasoning. I love
Yeah.
the like mix of spiciness and savory and citrus and sweet kind of flavor that the jerk marinade and rub has. So
Yeah.
if I see Jamaican jerk anything, I'll usually try it.
Yeah. But this was on a stick, so that's a different story, which was
Mhm.
actually really good.
Wow,
I think they had other portions to try too, but I didn't have time to try the rest because I wasn't there very long.
wow. Yeah, and I of course remember when Nihar and I went to the what was it?
We went to Phoenix Chinese Cafe. It was on West Avenue.
Oh my gosh, that was good.
hmm I will admit it was the only Chinese restaurant that has sea cucumber, which I don't think I tried before. I mean, like I saw it on the menu, but I hadn't tried it before until the day I took Lennon.
Sweet and sour pork. Sweet and sour pork.
No. Sea cucumber, which is like a type of seafood that,
No, I know we tried that,
yeah,
but we also tried the sweet and
the
sour.
sweet and sour pork and like bok choy and mushrooms and things like that. Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah, it was good.
We're sitting here talking about these foods, but another thing that comes to mind for me, right? It's not necessarily food, but what about drinks?
Oh, drinks, yes.
Mhm.
What comes to mind when you guys think about drinks, though?
That's tricky because as far as drinks go, it's been
I
kind
think
of
Lennon knows
difficult
what
to
I'm gonna
find
say.
super adventurous drinks. I mean, what have I had? I mean, I've had like root beer and cream sodas and ginger beer and sarsaparilla, things like that.
All right, let's see who's in the chat here.
Carolina Reaper. In certain things, yeah. In certain, maybe like in wings or in something else, like sometimes they'll put Carolina Reaper. But here's the thing: we were talking about heat, and using too much of it just kills everything else, and it's just not enjoyable.
Yeah, and it's not enjoyable in all forms.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't. That's why I don't put hot sauce on my scrambled eggs because I feel like it kills the taste of those scrambled eggs.
Yeah, and ketchup.
Ketchup on everything.
Ketchup.
Oh my god, Lord! I can't stand those people that like. Okay,
Ketchup on a tamale.
No.
yeah, no,
That's gross.
See, I don't mind ketchup with fries, but don't overdo it with the ketchup. Like Christ. I went to a restaurant one time. This dude took the bottle of ketchup, sprayed it all over his fries, and
On his fries, like on top.
yeah, but he used too much of it. It looked
Oh
like
yeah, full of blood.
yeah.
But yeah, I understand what you're talking about. Yeah, and there was this trend last year where people started using ketchup on tamales.
Ugh,
That is gross. I don't understand why people did that. That's nasty.
that's just nasty.
I remember in 2016 there was a trend where people were taking ketchup and they were putting it in their ramen noodles.
Ugh.
Like, come on, guys, ketchup's not supposed to go on everything.
Yeah.
It's
Mostly
like with those
fries.
people. It's like those people with ranch. Some people think ranch needs to go on everything. I personally think ranch with pizza is nasty.
Oh, we got Bio in here. Let's see what Bio has to say.
Ladies, I mean gentlemen, hello. I don't like ketchup on eggs. Kills the flavor. Oh yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree. And then we have this one.
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
Oh man, you know what kills the flavor for something? And Nihar, I know you're listening to what I'm about to say. You know what kills the flavor for toast? When you put avocado on it.
I know, right? I am not an avocado toast fan. I've been literally been poking fun at it. I am much more evolved than that.
For real though, like avocado toast is nasty. I'm sorry if that offends vegetarians.
For
but
some reason, choice of food for millennials, but
Thanks, Bio.
What do you say?
He said, I was just kidding. Y'all are awesome people. I like avocado, to be honest. LOL.
Well, everybody has their food preference, but drinks. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about drinks just for a little bit. So drinks in my, of course, in my culture, or whatever, we have aguas frescas and we have the jarritos, and we have we just have different types of drinks that are sweet and good. We even have coffee, café de olla, that's usually served in the winter. We have
Jello shots.
the Jello shot. that's not an authentic drink, Brian delivers.
Yes, it is. If you want to get messed up.
oh my good lord!
I'm just kidding.
Mason, where are you? Please help me.
Hey guys, we're all gonna do some Jello shots on the live. Anybody got their Jello shots?
Oh boy, but yeah, and of course we have this called the Chomperado. That is hot chocolate, Mexican hot chocolate mixed with flour or corn or cookie.
Ooh.
When you said mixed with flour, I was like, you lost me at being mixed with flour. I like Mexican hot chocolate. It has kind of like a cinnamon
With the cookie,
spiciness
kind of lost
to it.
me too.
Yeah, like okay, so the
Mixed with flour. That doesn't
flour.
sound good.
Yeah, some people. Well, actually, I take that back. Some people will add flour, but it's usually made with corn masa.
Okay.
Mixed with it, yeah, but it's mixed with to thicken it. It's mixed to thicken it. Yeah. That's kind of like a thickener.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. We got 3 people here. Thank you for choosing Lennon's Kitchen as your number one home for authentic and informative news. Yeah.
More news about delicious food.
So that's basically the and of course the desserts are good too. When we went to the remember that festival you and I went to, Nihar?
I think so.
The Folklife Festival.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we went there, and I tried. You got me to try a few things. the Muncia's the chicken and the
Yes. It was like an Asian festival, I think, right?
yeah, the Asian Fest. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we went to Asian Fest over here, and he got me to try some really interesting food.
I think London's sweating a bit because he's afraid I'm going to say some kind of random joke.
Go ahead,
say it.
Brian.
Go ahead and say it.
I
I'm
just
sure he
can't
won't
think of
mind.
one right now. I'm just thinking right now.
All right, but yeah, so we are kicking off Authentic August. All right,
Authentic August. Nice.
Authentic August, yes.
AA.
AA, or yes, exactly, the second AA, not the first one. But in all
Of course, the first one. We're trying to recover from this shit.
but no,
Oh
but
man, we're all doing an AA meeting. Damn, didn't think we were doing
Not
that
that
now.
AA.
But with
not
food.
AA meeting.
I
All
said,
right, who's
but
the
with
alcoholic out of us all? Who's the alcoholic? Who's here at the meeting?
Brian.
Get the
Brian
therapy
and
that they need.
Mason.
food.
No, it's not Mason. It's his friend Valenti. Am I saying that correctly? Venti. Yeah, Venti. My bad. Venti. So Venti and Brian, please share with the group what your alcohol problems are now. But since
Venti?
Venti
Someone has
isn't
a
here,
Starbucks problem too.
Well, I
Since-
got a
since-
problem when it comes to drinking Heineken.
I mean, since Venti isn't here, I guess Brian will go first then for the group.
Well, I got a problem when it comes to Heineken. And then there's regular shots, which, to be honest, I don't really do shots that much, but I tried it once.
That song is stuck in my head now.
Oh,
Oh,
shots.
the one from the one from American Dad.
Yeah. Yes. But yes, you guys, that's really interesting. Now, we're gonna go ahead and get down to business here. Nihar, go ahead and tell us which one you want us to cover.
Okay, let's start off with Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka. So Sri Lanka was mentioned in our, if you guys remember high school, world geography and world history. Those were world history, especially because it was very well known and popular. Let me pull it up on the computer.
Sri Lanka is the island off the coast of India. It's off the southeast coast of India.
Yes, yes, exactly. So let me go ahead and pull up. That was the first one, right? Yeah, the first one.
Fun fact, and so Cliffy Land talks about it, and also in one of the channels, YouTube channels, I recently started watching a review channel. It's very funny. I'll see if I can find the video, and so Tammy Dunn's YouTube channel, and
Tammy Dunn, yeah.
Alexa interrupts her review. It's very funny, and this is like cinnamon. Cinnamon is from it has its roots in Sri Lanka or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, if for those who didn't know, most of cinnamon comes from Sri Lanka.
Yes, it actually he's not kidding. It actually does. That, and actually cinnamon is the birthplace.
Sri Lanka is the birthplace.
It's the birthplace of cinnamon. Yes.
Probably where they made a child.
And actually, I will tell you guys something. It's not easy to grow cinnamon. It takes a long time.
You didn't even hear my joke.
So, exactly how long does it take?
Hundreds of years.
100. It takes like the average. Well, it takes like almost 2 years.
2 years.
Well, if it only takes 2 years, I might give it an attempt. So maybe if I want to have fresh cinnamon in my oatmeal. Maybe, you know.
We can research that. Now, let me go ahead and pull this.
So the article that I'm looking at for Sri Lanka, are you looking at Serious Eats?
Well, I had the video.
Oh yeah, you can do that too. Yeah, we can have multiple sources, so we can have a lot of collective information on it.
All right. Okay, I'm going to politely put screen share up here. Let me get our Facebook out of the way.
I really wish my job would not email me while I'm in the middle of the show.
Oh, that's right. Your job. Yeah. You guys have any issues? You email that person, right? All right, we're gonna screen share, and I'm actually gonna unplug the headphones. Can y'all hear me? Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
All right. By the way, this is a brother-free weekend. My brother is on a little vacation. So.
Uh-huh. I thought he was the one watching TV. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, he's spending time with his best friends out of town. So
Okay.
So it's a brother-free weekend for me. Get to have the house all to myself.
And what's that noise in the background?
That's that other boy right there.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, no, sorry, that's my sister. And then we had just had this conversation. I said I'm a man, not a boy. Get it right?
Get it tight. All righty.
Yeah, my sister's watching something on her phone.
And welcome back to Cliffy Land. This is Week in Country number 163 on our second attempt at cooking the food of every single country in the world. It's a night up to the nation of Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka, an island nation located in the Indian Ocean off the southeastern coast of India, is a beautiful and fascinating country. It has a delicious cuisine which is influenced by the cuisines of southern India as well as Southeast Asia. It features a lot of great spices. I mean, you're really going to use all the spices in your house. Not to mention the fact that Sri Lanka is known for the world's most delicious version of cinnamon. Now, there are lots of great dishes in Sri Lanka. There are lots of different curries and a lot of things using fish and chicken, as well as locally grown fruits and vegetables. And of course, you're going to find lots of dishes involving coconut, which is widely found in Sri Lanka, as well as teas and coffees for which the nation is known. Now, we had to deal with this all when we cooked this last time around, so let's take a look and see how things went when we tried things then. Well, 4 years ago on the Global Cooking Challenge, I got to cook and stream across 2 nights, and I was really eager to do this country because I know it's really delicious, and I really want to impress a friend of mine who is Sri Lankan, and I really want to know what he thought about it. In any case, on the first night, I made one curry, which was really delicious. It was very interesting, and it used roti, which is flatbread. And in this particular Sri Lankan version, the roti has coconut in it. You'll see that in a second. But I wound up using store-bought roti because I kind of ran out of time. And the roti was chopped up and used in the dish. And that was really nice, but that's not the one that we're doing tonight. Because what we're doing tonight is what we did on the second night. Because on that night, I made my own fresh, homemade coconut roti, which was delicious, and I had the contrast of the one in the store and actually liked mine better, which is really weird. And I served that with a very interesting dish, which is a Sri Lankan style coconut chicken curry with cashews. Now, the reason I say interesting is because this specific recipe, and remember, these aren't my recipes, links are always in the about section, and you'll find this one here too as well. This recipe didn't seem to match a specific Sri Lankan dish, but rather it used a lot of ingredients and styles of a Sri Lankan dish. But what it did add was one thing which is very not Sri Lankan, and they even said it in the recipe. They added parsnips, which are very not Sri Lankan at all. I wound up using the parsnips in that because either A, I didn't know any better, B, I wanted to see how it went, or C, I felt I needed the starch. In any case, we're not going to do that this time. We're not including the parsnips because I don't need that noise. But the whole thing was really delicious. I'm looking forward to doing it again. That being said, we need to look and see what go into tonight's 2 items. First, for our coconut chicken curry with cashews, we'll need 2 pounds of skinless, boneless chicken thighs cut into 3-inch chunks, salt and pepper to taste, 1 tablespoon of grated ginger, 2 teaspoons of grated garlic, a 1/4 teaspoon of whole cloves, a 1/4 teaspoon of fennel seeds, a 1/4 teaspoon of cardamom seeds, a 1/4 teaspoon of allspice berries, a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin seeds, a 1/4 teaspoon of coriander seeds, a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne or more to taste, 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, 3/4 of a cup of raw cashews, a 1/4 cup of frozen shredded coconut thawed, 2 tablespoons of ghee, coconut oil or vegetable oil.
So, guys, what do you guys think? Well, other than Nihar, what Kristen and Brian, what do y'all think ghee is?
I'm not sure. I was thinking of the PEE word, but never mind. That's kind of nasty too when you think about it.
No, Kristen.
My mind's somewhere else. So.
No, but really.
Mm-hmm. But really, yeah. Okay, so ghee is clarified butter.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
Okay.
all it is. Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait, hold on. Quick question. I got up for a second to use the bathroom. What did I miss?
Okay, so he is he's making a chicken curry recipe, and
okay.
I will say that it is you can tell that it is a Sri Lankan or coastal Indian recipe because of the use of coconut.
Yes.
So it's Indian. So it's Indian cuisine combined with like island cuisine almost.
Yes.
Island will have a lot of fish, a lot of coconut, a lot of like things like that.
I don't know if I'd be able to eat that because I'm be honest with you, I do not like coconut.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I'm not a coconut fan.
That's why I don't eat those almond bars. That's why I don't eat those snowballs, like those Debbie cake snowballs.
What's wrong with you?
But I wouldn't mind trying this as long as it didn't have too much coconut in it, because I kind of like what I see on the table though.
Yeah. So
So we were talking about ghee. When did you walk in when I told the answer?
No, I walked into
Something
this
butter.
screen right here. Pause.
What do you think ghee is, Kristen?
What do I think? What is?
Ghee.
it's spelled GHEE.
Ghee, yeah.
I don't really know. I've never heard of that before.
So it's very simple.
So okay, if you had to look at the spread of the ingredients that he has in this video, which one do you think it is, and like what kind of substance do you think it is? I guess. So
Well,
by looking at this, which one do you think it is?
Okay, so all right, so there's a lot of things that I see. I'm not exactly sure, but if I had to say, I think it would be one of the green objects that's on the table. Are those things all the way in the corner that kind of look like nuts?
No, it's actually the
No.
clear. It's actually the clear, transparent substance.
This yellowish, clearish thing right here.
Oh,
What
okay.
is yellow, Christian?
I see what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay.
What
All
is
right.
Okay, so here's the thing. Ghee is none other than a bunch of butter melted and clarified.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I got one thing to say real quick.
Mhm.
I heard him say stretch around the 2-3 minute mark, and it just made me cringe. Like, why did you say that word?
What?
I thought he said stretch.
Oh,
I'm
I don't know.
Something having to do with stretching the food or whatever. And I'm like,
stretching
And,
the
why
food,
did
yeah.
you say that?
Okay, so
This kind of piques my curiosity though, because I see a lot of other things on this table too. It's got
Okay.
me curious of what these things are. 'Cause
So when he means by stretching the food, guys, it's very simple. You make a bunch of food that's gonna last you. for a good while.
Yes. I believe that's what he means.
Mhm.
Okay.
I guess if you take the SAT, you're going to like stretch. I mean, it could be used in a completely like way you've never like imagined it would be used. Like you're not literally stretching something.
No, you're not.
You are making it last a long time.
Yeah,
Stretch
exactly.
in this case means to push
Now you're
over.
making me cringe even more.
Yeah,
That just sounds dirty.
Oh my goodness, Brian. All right.
Jesus Christ. Well, Lennon, it wouldn't be Lennon's kitchen without somebody making a dirty joke.
I
But,
know.
I
We don't have the master of dirty jokes here,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah, we don't have
No, we
Charlie
don't.
here.
Oh yeah.
But like seeing the stuff on the table, it's curious. It's got me curious to what it is. Like I was talking about those nuts that are in the corner right there. If you know what I'm talking about.
Left side
Yeah, in the
or
green
not,
cup.
or left side of the video.
Yeah.
Those
I'm
are
kinda curious of what
cashews.
those.
Oh, those.
Those
Those are
cashews.
cashews.
Mhm.
Ah, now I see some kind of reddish powder that's next to the butter and the.
That's
and the-
curry.
I think that. Oh, that's curry.
Curry powder.
And then what about the thing that's next to the curry? The kind of yellow.
Turmeric? I think
powder.
this is turmeric. Turmeric is
turmeric.
distinctly yellow, so I
Yes,
believe that is
turmeric is-
turmeric.
And you're only supposed to use a little tiny bit.
Now, what exactly is turmeric?
Turmeric.
So-
Turmeric is a root.
Turmeric is a root. And actually, I'm going to tell you something. There is a type of rice that uses turmeric.
Mhm. Lemon rice, I believe.
Yeah, that's why sometimes when you purchase yellow rice at the store that's already made, it has turmeric in it.
Yeah, actually, two kinds. Okay, so lemon rice, because of course lemons are yellow, so they'll use turmeric to make the rice yellow.
Mhm.
But also, there's like a special kind of rice. I think it's not lemon flavored, but it's like sweet. It's very complex. Maybe it has some saffron in it. But
Saffron.
it's traditionally served during weddings.
Weddings, yes. He's exactly right. Mm-hmm. Yes.
The thing
It's like
next to
a-
the ghee looks like white powdered
very
cocaine.
complex flavored. That's also a yellow rice.
Yeah, yellow rice, yeah.
Lemon.
Oh, right there in the way. All right.
Lemon.
Yeah.
The thing next to the ghee, and I'm sorry I have to say it because my mind is gonna
No.
make me say it.
No.
It looks like white powdered cocaine.
Brian.
That's not what I thought you were gonna say. I honestly thought you were gonna say that looks like cum, but okay.
Where is that? Is it?
Oh,
are
you
you
got
talking about the
one in a
coconut?
different place. I was talking about substance stuff.
Are you talking
my-
about the coconut or the?
That's coconut.
I didn't know it's coconut. I was just
I-
fucking with you.
You didn't know the way he was going about saying white substance, right? And the way
I
he
said
was.
white powder.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah,
that's not a
fair.
powder.
Oh my god.
It looks like a powder.
What is this? Bottom to the bottom right of the cashews. I missed that, or I don't know if he got to that.
No, I
No,
was talking about
No,
the thing
I don't
right in
think
the
he
middle.
got to it yet.
That's
Yeah,
shredded
I
coconut.
I thought you when you said that, I thought you were talking about the white substance that's over by the cashews.
No,
No, not that one.
no, Christian.
The
All
one in the
right.
middle.
All right, moving on before.
Okay.
Before we
Okay.
go-
Yeah.
before we
Please.
go early in
Yes,
here.
yes,
yeah.
please. Let's
We're
continue.
using ghee here. 1.5 cups of
Oh,
finely diced
wait,
onion.
wait,
one
wait.
table.
That's the ghee
Yeah,
down
that's-
here.
Yes.
Then what's this? What's
There-
this at the top? Is that lemon juice?
Here, let's go. Let me go back a little bit.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he'll tell us what everything is.
Yeah. He was pointing to everything. I think we were.
Is 3 tablespoons of lemon
Lemon
juice,
juice,
3/4 of a cup of raw cashews, 1/4 cup of frozen shredded coconut thawed, 2 tablespoons of ghee, coconut oil or vegetable oil. We're using ghee here. 1.5 cups of finely diced onion, 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, 1 2-inch piece of cinnamon stick,
That's tomato
3
paste.
cups of chicken broth or water, 1 cup of thick coconut milk,
milk.
also known as coconut cream, and a few sprigs of mint and cilantro for garnish optionally. And then for our coconut roti, we'll need 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of frozen shredded coconut, thawed, and roughly about half a cup of water as needed. That looks really good. This house is going to smell amazing. We need to get cooking. Season the chicken generously with salt and pepper and put it in a mixing bowl. Then to the bowl add ginger and garlic and massage it into the meat. Then in a dry skillet over medium heat, place the cloves, fennel, cardamom, allspice, cumin, and coriander.
So you're basically
And toast
adding
until
all the
fragrant
spices
about
and
2
letting
minutes.
it kind of
Place the toasted spices in an
You're
electric
waking 'em
spice
up, yeah.
grinder
yes.
and grind it to a fine powder and add it to the chicken. Then add the cayenne, turmeric, and lemon juice and mix it well. And let marinate at room temperature for at least 15 minutes or refrigerate for up to 1 hour. Heat the oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit and then put the cashews on a baking sheet and roast until lightly browned, about 8 to 10 minutes. Remove from the sheet and set aside to cool. Spread the shredded coconut on the baking sheet and toast it until lightly browned, about 5 minutes or probably more. Remove from the sheet and set aside to cool. Then into a spice grinder, place the toasted coconut and 1/4 cup of the cashews. Grind to make a rough powder, reserving 1/2 cup of the roasted cashews for garnish. Then in a wide, heavy-bottom pot, heat the ghee over medium-high heat. Add the chicken pieces to the pot and stir occasionally until lightly browned, about 5 minutes. Then remove the chicken and set it aside. Then to the pot, add the onions and cook until softened, about 5 minutes. Then add the tomato paste and let it sizzle with the onions for a minute or 2. Then add the broth and the coconut cream and bring to a brisk simmer, stirring with a wooden spoon and scraping up any caramelized bits from the pot. Then add the cinnamon stick, the chicken, and then add the ground coconut and cashew mixture. Adjust the heat to a gentle simmer, cover and cook for about 30 minutes until the chicken is tender. In a large bowl, place the shredded coconut and the flour and combine, rubbing with your fingers together to break up any clumps. Mix with water until a smooth, soft ball forms. Shape into small balls and coat each one lightly with canola oil. Let rest for 20 minutes or as long as you need. When ready to cook, flatten each ball of dough with the palm of your hands to form discs and cook on a lightly oiled pan over medium, turning once. The surface of the roti should be dotted with dark brown sunspots. Keep them warm in a basket covered with a cloth until serving. Serve the curry in bowls, dress with reserved cashews and the cilantro and mint leaves, wipe plates and serve with the roti alongside.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, that looks really good.
Yeah,
So,
it really does.
Let's go a little bit into. I think that this is. I would say. I mean, I've had Sri Lankan food a few times, but I think it's pretty authentic. I know he's not using any kind of flavor enhancers. He's using very regional ingredients. So I do think if we're talking authenticity, he's staying true to the culture.
Okay, so now should we do serious food?
Wait, what?
Hold on, let me put my things back on. Let me put my things back on, guys.
So thoughts on the video? The recipe.
Any
What do you
thoughts,
think?
guys?
I like it. I think it.
I like it
pretty
too,
good. Yeah.
except for the shredded coconut. I'm not snorting it now.
You guys aren't big coconut fans.
No, I
I've
just
never really
was
been a
making
big
a joke, but you guys didn't hear me.
I've never really been a big fan of coconut.
Yeah,
Alright,
I
so-
said I was gonna snort the shredded coconut, but now I'm not.
All right, so we're doing
Now that it turned into a ball.
serious food.
SeriousEats.com.
Serious eats. Okay.
What is
that's
Sri
what,
Lankan food like?
that's what you sent in the group chat, right?
Did I send the article? I don't think so. I can send it now.
Hmm.
Charlie, you're online. Come on, join us.
Tag him in
know.
the group. Tag him in the group. Tell him to join.
I'll like force him in here some way. I'll probably put his link or something in here. I don't know.
I just realized that your name in the group chat is avocado toast.
Oh my god.
I just realized that.
Yeah, I put that there.
He's kind of pissing Kristen off for a moment.
Christian. His name is Christian, not Kristen.
I said Christian.
It sounds like Kristen.
Oh, Jesus.
What, Christian Dunce or something?
No. On the camera or on the video, the way it's coming out, it sounds
It
like
sounds
that.
Kristen. Hi, Miss Kristen. How are you?
Yeah, you're Spider-Man's girlfriend.
Oh,
Alright.
Charlie messaged you. What's this?
Well, get on in here, boy.
Now, guys, the only boy is Mason, and he's not here right now. Okay.
It's girl, but all right.
It's effective either way. Lennon started it.
I did start it, and I'm not going to finish it.
Oh, I'm at work till about 9:30. So maybe I think you meant to say later.
Yeah, maybe later. Yeah. All right, here we go. It's this bottom one, right?
Yes. It should be there now.
And
Yes.
internet and interact. Okay.
Introduction.
All right, y'all. So now we're gonna look at this. Now we're gonna screen share this. Can somebody monitor my chat and read what it's saying, please?
I will look right now.
Yeah, because I can't see it.
Van Garcia. Big Boy said, "What's up, Lennon?"
Oh, hey.
Let's see. Water is number 1 for me for Christopher Ortiz.
Oh man! Wait. It got you thinking though. With that guy's username being Big Boy, it makes you think, what does he do on the weekend?
Hey, Kristen.
He's probably one of those.
Hey, I'm just here to bring entertainment.
That's Chase. That's Chase. That's just his new name.
Oh, hi, Chase.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
okay. Reading articles. Okay.
Yes. All right. Who wants to go first?
Fuck no.
Uh,
Well,
No,
I
so-
guess I'll have to now since I said fuck no.
Let's throw in one of the volunteers of the people who've been sitting in the background, either Christian or Brian. One of you go.
Brian.
first.
Yeah, Brian. Brian can
I'll
go
have to go
first.
because I said fuck no.
Exactly. Yes, you have to go now.
All right. An introduction to
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lankan cuisine. All right, you have to scroll down. Alrighty. I don't see it yet. It's just a picture on my end.
Okay,
I got to
under
turn
the
the
thing.
camera off. it's like Indian food. That's the first question most people ask Sri Lankan cuisine. If they know where the tiny island nation is, which is rare, it's just southeast of the southern tip of India. All right. My stock answer, sort of. There are some common elements to be sure, but the rice and curry spreads that make up most Sri Lankan meals are pretty different from the northern sag paneer or goan. Is that right, goan?
Yes.
All
So
right.
Goa is another area of India.
Oh, okay. Vindaloo. Vindaloo, I meant to say. At your local lunch buffet. Sri Lankan foods offers a vivid array of flavor combinations: sweet caramelized onion relishes, bitter melon, spicy
Scrape.
scraped. My bad. I said scrapped. uh, yeah. Coconut and the burn of curry, tamed by mild rice and palm sugar sweetened. Uh, sugar sweetened. Desserts. Samosas and hall, I think is what it is.
Dal.
Dal, my mistake. Lentil curry look familiar, but upon closer inspection, though these two have a sorry, I'm slurring my words today.
Sorry.
Definitively Sri Lankan spin. These thinner curries tend to be more heavily spiced than many Indian versions, and the cuisine is more inclusive of non-native ingredients brought by international trade moving through the island. Foods that seem to be known territory find exciting new applications to Sri Lanka, where noodles come in pancake form and pancakes served as both bowl and base of the feast.
Huh, interesting. I wish they would give kind of a like a picture of what they mean by that.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, so essentially it is your traditional Indian food, but because it's on the coast, has a lot of island kind of influences to it. And also because it's on the coast, there's a lot of trade going on. So you're going to see a lot of influences from surrounding countries.
Yes.
It's called Sell Your Body for Food.
Not
So who wants to do the basics?
Christian.
Christian, the basics.
Oh, the basics. Okay.
All right.
Well, let's start there. The basics. Now, can you scroll down, please? I can read a little bit more. Scroll down a little bit more.
Under the
God, I'm
caption.
gonna remember that joke
A little
for
bit more. That actually looks really good. Scroll down a
Yeah, it
little bit
does look
more.
pretty good.
All right, you're good. You're good. Crimp's curry with rice and side dishes.
That's the caption of the picture. I guess we didn't read the last one. The last one was a crab curry, enormous,
Okay.
incredible spicy crab from Colombo.
Certain food is not for the
Timid.
Sorry, my bad. Timid earlier. The fried crisp and sweet consistent. Does that say onion?
Yes, caramelized onion.
Yeah, caramelized onion in a other restaurants and sour lemon pickle
Mm-hmm.
on the all Dimson's powerful flavors that are stored away. Hey, Lennon, can you scroll down, please? Thank you. That are snooked away and reached during by the thick, hot island's air, while vacationers to the island are these eating in the same restaurants outside the crest may find running down visiting Marcellus late cooking and they are right punch you in the face. You get the public flavored rice is a rice painting of these big flavors and a meal and sorry is called rice and curry. A team that almost persuades with food in general. That's a rice, curry and beef, pork, fish, goat. Oh, goat. That's interesting. On force them and plus a source side dish. Uh, Side dish potato beef. Um anyway, from where nice or teens during on the time and place for a quick bite, there is a short eat and storage team. So right, snacks officially course right, hot sauce, new spice, and comes with fried special chicken or maybe a I can't read that last word.
Samosa.
A samosa.
Samosa. Thank you. Oh, sorry guys, I have a little bit of difficulty reading.
It's okay.
But yeah, look at the
And
picture.
and if you don't know, the samosa it's like a usually triangle shaped. It's like a puff pastry almost, and it's stuffed with usually potatoes and peas.
Oh. And there's a samosa right there.
No,
If you
no,
guys-
no, that's not.
Oh.
That's not a samosa. Those
If
are
you-
like shrimp fritters.
If you guys hear a weird coughing noise from coming upstairs from upstairs, my grandparents have a dog who is 15 years old. He's old, so he
Oh,
gets really
okay.
bad allergies. So he makes this really loud coughing noise because he's got bad allergies because he's an old dog. So if you
Mhm.
hear that, that's what that noise is.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay. I don't even hear it, but thank you for letting us know. But yeah, wow, that's all right. Who else? Mr. Brian.
Yes, I guess I'll have to go since I still said F no. Okay,
Man, this
you'll
food
have
is
to
making
scroll
me
down.
hungry. Man, this food it's making me hungry. It actually looks pretty good.
Scroll down.
Yeah, scroll down.
Where it says all the food.
Shrimp fritters on the train. All the food, whether coconuts, sambal, made from coconut, plucked from a nearby tree, and served as part of a rice and curry or a shrimp vade. Is that right, vade? Vade.
Bidet.
I
Yeah.
think I know what you're talking. I see it. It's I
Shrimp
think we
vade.
natively pronounce it. I think it varai. It's
Varai?
so sometimes words aren't really pronounced like they're spelled.
Yeah,
That's
right.
I think
weird.
it's varai.
Okay, fritter. Purchased from a vendor through a train window and wrapped in his children's old schoolwork bears marks of Sri Lanka's geography and culture. As with many island nations, traders rampage across the island, bringing spices, the now ubiquitous. I'm just gonna do it. La la la. Red pepper.
Ubiquitous red pepper.
Red pepper. Dishes. Chinese roll look suspiciously like what we'd call an egg roll in the States, and whole categories of food such as Dutch sweets. I can read the next one if you want.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
All right. 75% of Sri Lankans are Sinhalese. Is that right?
Yeah.
Mostly Buddhists, and the food generally described as Sri Lankan is their food. Tamales. Most Hindus.
Tamales.
Tamils. My mistake. Uh, most Hindus, especially those in the north, use slightly different spices and other ingredients in the curries, but the format of the dishes is. Give me a moment, guys. Had to end and call. Someone was calling me. It says format of the dishes similar to food found on the rest of the island. Many Westerners only reference to Tamil. Is that right? Tamil? Yeah,
Tamil.
Tamil. Culture is the Tamil Tigers, a group of militant separatists from the north. Since the government's defeat of the group in 2009, the island is quite safe for tourists, though the new reputation has not fully spread. So this exciting, delicious destination remains affordable to visit. If this article makes you mouthwater, go now. I'm gonna have to come back real quick because my mom's friend was calling me.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Interesting.
Man, this food sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah, it does sound good. What time did Charlie say he was gonna get out?
9:30.
9:30. Oh, okay. So a few more minutes. Well, yeah, we'll still be here. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think so far, Christian?
I like it. I like it. Honestly, it sounds pretty good.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. At first, you're like, I don't like it.
No,
You never
I
know
like
what
it.
you might like unless you try it.
Yeah. Like I tried calamari one time. Fried calamari.
The only things I don't like, I'll just list them all off right now. I don't like raisins because who wants to eat that shit?
I don't like the textured
avocado.
raisins.
Yeah, I don't like avocado
But
toast.
here's the
because-
thing. I mean, it's funny because I've had other similar types of dried fruit, and I'm more or less okay with them. Like, I'm not a huge fan of raisins, but I'm okay with like dried cherries and cranberries, and sometimes I've seen currants, and I'm okay with those.
Yeah,
But
I'm the same way.
What about dates?
But
dates,
yeah, no,
like dates, prunes, and raisins. No,
I don't like I don't like avocado toast because that's just gross. I don't like tomato soup. I cannot get past that. To me, it doesn't taste like tomatoes. It just kind of tastes gross to me. I don't like tomato soup. A lot of people say dipping your grilled cheese in it is good, and I've tried that, and I don't like doing that. I don't like it.
Yeah, a lot of people have different eating preferences and eating styles.
Mm-hmm.
So
I also don't like Vegemite. I don't know why anybody would want to eat that.
Yeah.
I ate
I've
it.
never had it, and I can imagine it tastes like fermented, rotten
I'm back
vegetable.
now.
Ugh.
Oh, it's gross. I ate it once and I didn't like it.
I'm back now, Lennon.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Everything okay?
Yeah, my mom's friend was calling me. I just had to tell her to call her
Mm.
to see what she wanted because I don't know. She calls me when I am busy doing something,
I
but she
can't.
talks for a long time.
I can't answer. I can't answer the phone right now. You call Brian.
Yep.
All
She
right.
said something like that. She's like, I don't want to talk to her because she'll keep me on the phone for a while.
Who said that? Your mom?
Yeah, she said that. She really does. She talks
Yeah.
a lot, but she's sweet.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. Let's go ahead and continue.
All right. Do I
Okay,
have
so
to
I
read
will
again?
do essential ingredients.
Okay, go ahead. Should I scroll
Okay,
down?
so the building blocks of Sri Lankan cuisine are rice, coconut, native tropical fruits, and vegetables. Every Sri Lankan cookbook I found has multiple preparations of rice, Ceylon cookery, devoting 5 full pages to it. Wow. 15 varieties of rice down from 280, 400 before that. So rice types of varieties of rice have been going down. Presumably, they've been going extinct for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, used in flour pancakes. They're called hoppers over there. Interesting.
Hmm.
So if the author were to recommend Sri Lanka as a destination vacation, yes, unless you're allergic to coconut or you don't like coconut. Stacks of yellow king coconut are fixtures on the side of the road, ready to be hacked in by a young man or old lady with a machete.
That sounds very violent.
I know, right?
It sounds like a
Yeah.
band that I know that does violent music.
The authentic real liquid inside of an actual coconut puts the commercial coconut water you've seen to shame. And side note to that, I believe some brand of coconut water was recently recalled for like contamination.
Mm.
I believe it was the Aloha brand of coconut water was recalled.
Oh, wow. When you said old lady with an axe, I was thinking of that movie Misery. I'm your number one fan.
So actual coconut milk or coconut cream, as Cliffy Land said, is sweet without the sticky taste. So the actual stuff you find in the coconut. You can scrape the coconut meat within, and then so this picture, they took the coconut flakes or coconut shavings, the inside of the coconut. They added some spices to it, made a coconut sambal, and sambal is. I will give a little side note that it is a taken word from another cuisine, which I believe is one we'll cover during this month.
Yeah.
So sambal is not Sri Lankan.
No, it's
Sambal
not.
is not even Indian. It's from another culture. But sometimes Sri Lankan cuisine will have a similar kind of accompany like dish to their main food. So it's like a chili paste almost.
Somewhere, yeah. I think it's in. Oh,
It's
I
Indonesia.
know it's in
I'll talk about Indonesia.
Indonesia. Yeah,
The
Indonesia.
week
Yeah.
after.
Yes, the week after. Yeah, exactly. All right. You have any more to read or not?
Yeah. Coconut's not just for drinking. Served with pole sambal, uses scraps of coconut and spices. Coconut is the major ingredient in Malam and in the island sweets. Okay, so they have in this picture here. Does it say what's on this plate here? I don't know. Maybe under here. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So okay, Fenugreek. Fenugreek, I think, is down here. It's on the bottom right. This is Fenugreek. This is fennel. I know that. I have absolutely no idea what. I think in the center are white mustard seeds.
Huh, never had a white mustard before.
Never
looks like a
even
mushroom.
heard of
I
that.
don't think it's a
White
mushroom.
mustard.
Yes. So mustard is made from mustard seeds.
Yes.
Okay.
And they're
When I
actually
think
there
when
are
I
two
think
varieties
mustard.
of mustard seeds. There are white mustard seeds and black mustard seeds.
Oh, okay. So is the black mustard seeds how they make the yellow mustard or whatever?
I think so.
Yeah.
I actually don't know how the mustard is made.
Actually, Alton Brown, the king of food science, has a good episode of Good Eats where he goes over how to make mustard.
I'll have to look at that. I have never heard of white mustard. Honestly, when I hear mustard, I think of the yellow mustard you put on hot dogs or you'll put it on a burger
or corn dogs.
Corn dogs, yeah.
Yep.
But they mentioned fenugreek, cardamom, cumin, fennel seed, cloves, and coriander. The spices that are used. There is one more key component to many dishes: Maldive fish. So there's an area close to Sri Lanka. I'm guessing they're talking about the Maldives. Oh, and Lennon, scroll down to the last paragraph of the section. It says where there's one more key.
You got it?
No, you're not there yet. I mean, I'm reading down there, but you're not there yet. I talked about the plate. I talked about that. Yeah. Yes. Up a little bit. Up a little bit. Yeah, right there. Bonita tuna that's boiled, dried in intense sun until rock hard and then shredded. I actually didn't know that. And I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, if you like dry it so much that it's hard. I mean, I know that, like, okay. I was talking about, I think it was just to my family about, how sugar is added to a lot of things to make them taste better. And I was talking about curry, like an authentic Thai curry. And what they usually use for most of the flavor is I think about thinking about dried shrimp, but they use shrimp paste. Yeah. They use shrimp. They'll usually use shrimp paste, and since American taste, they'll be off-put by shrimp paste. Most Thai restaurants won't use it, and they'll use sugar instead. But that's paste. That's not dried fish. I know that. I think in some of their salads they might use dried shrimp. But okay, so I guess I could see it like as a like we would use a crouton, I guess.
I don't dried tuna from the sun. I don't think that's food safe.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very appetizing. That kind of sounds like it would taste nasty.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I mean, I would have to like see that executed to try it. I guess it could be good, but I mean, reading it doesn't sound good. I mean, I would have to see it.
Yeah. But look, I guess that was everything.
So
right?
again, we have. I think they've brought this first one down. So we have the crab again.
Mhm.
All right, and I guess this is another section. So Lennon, do you want to take it? Sri Lankan curries.
Sri Lankan curries. Yeah. Let me pull up the. Hold on. Let me pull up the thing from my end. All right. So
Okay.
you guys hang tight here.
All right, we've been live for a while.
Top back on. Getting so.
Oops, not wrong one.
Android. Top back off.
Okay. So how long have we been live for?
80
We've been live
minutes.
for an hour and 20 minutes.
Woo! An hour and 20 minutes. Lots of fun here on the Home Cooked Food Cast.
Yeah. Hey, yo, hey, quick question, guys. What time is it where you guys are at right now?
9:20.
It's 10:22.
It is currently 9:22 over here. And I was kind of hoping we'd be live long enough to hopefully get Charlie on the show.
Yes, probably.
Hmm.
Okay, where is it, Nihar? Where does it start?
So the picture of the crab is there again, and I think it's under the crab. No, it's
What
no.
is
Okay,
that,
so the heading is above the crab, but the paragraph starts below the crab.
What is that purple
Sri Lankan
stuff?
curries.
Sri
What's-
Lankan
what's-
curry?
What's that purple stuff that's around the crab?
Purple. Oh, whoops. Hold on.
Here we go. Sri Lankan curries. It says Sri Lankan curries featured sizable chunks of fresh proteins swimming in bright, fragrantly spiced. Spiced broth. Yeah, thank you. It says along the coasts. It says you'll often see fish, shrimp, or crabs. It says in the high hills of central Sri Lanka. It says pork is used. Chicken, beef, goat, and lamb are found
Island wide.
Island
So-
wide.
So, like debunking, I guess you know when some people think of India, think they probably don't eat beef because of the whole religion thing. I think there are some areas of India that, and depending on the culture, they will eat beef.
Yes, they will eat beef.
There are certain regions that will, though. I mean, there are certain regions that, yes, of course, yeah, they'll go with that whole religion thing and not have beef, but there are others that they're not as strict, and especially maybe it has to do with availability of protein in the area, so they really sometimes might not have a choice.
Yeah.
So yes, there would be some areas of India, depending on all that they might eat beef.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we all get the idea. There's a lot to read.
There is a lot.
So I think we all pretty much get the idea of what Sri Lankan folk, because we watched the video.
So we don't really have to read the
whole
paragraphs, but I will scroll down and maybe give some. Okay, so you've got the spicy chili paste a little bit down. That's sambal. We'll touch upon it in another country as well.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the Sri Lankan breakfast, which is it may or may not be. I mean, so okay, an American breakfast is very and it's really funny. Maybe I'll share this with you guys sometime in the future, but there is a guy who, I can't remember if he's from Europe or he just traveled a lot in Europe, but he's Americans eat dessert for breakfast.
which I wouldn't, yeah, I totally agree. We have our
Yeah, we
pancakes
eat.
and our waffles and all that.
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah.
This is a very savory breakfast, which some people might not be used to.
Ooh, what is it?
Looks like a more healthier breakfast.
Yeah.
So let's see what it consists of. Go ahead.
It
Henry.
kind of okay. So the top with the shells up there, right? It kind of reminds me of a quesadilla.
Oh, these right? So no, actually it's not like a quesadilla. It's not filled with anything. It's like a French crepe. It's a crepe almost.
Yeah,
But
it's a
it's not
crepe.
as sweet as a crepe. It's a little
Mhm.
bit more like so it's like think of sourdough bread in crepe form. And it's just folded over itself maybe like 3 times.
Yeah,
Oh,
here.
okay.
I think the thing says it.
It's like a sourdough kind of crepe. So it's a little more on the savory kind of side.
Hmm.
And then this is rice over here. This is I think a coconut sauce on the bottom left.
Okay, so the picture I'm staring at right now, this kind of I don't know
this
why,
the
but this reminds me
noodles.
of ramen noodles.
Oh, let me see that.
Yeah, that reminds me of like ramen noodles.
Oh,
String
that,
hoppers. Yes. Okay, it does say that they are noodles.
Hmm.
And they're a mixture of rice and flour. And huh. Okay, coconut curry is added to it too. So it's like your traditional noodles, and then I guess the coconut gravy makes it slightly sweet. So it's a little on the sweet side.
yes. Oh yeah, I'm right
You
here.
were asking about the purple one. Is that the star shaped one here?
The purple one, Christian.
Scroll up.
What?
Scroll up on the pictures, Lennon.
Yeah, this thing right here. This is what I was talking about. That looks like a quesadilla and stuff you can put in a quesadilla.
Yeah, that's what I was saying was the crepe, the sourdough crepe.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes.
Go up.
Hmm.
We'll talk about the what I think those are in a little while. But you were asking about. I think this is the one you were asking about, right?
Yeah, what those purple things were.
Hibiscus. So hibiscus. So it's just shredded coconut with hibiscus. And
Yes.
Oh,
hibiscus, I believe,
Biscuits.
has a very strong like fuchsia, not
Yeah.
fuchsia.
No.
It's like a magenta dye. It's like
Okay.
so hibiscus has like a darkish reddish, like red violet
Reddish.
kind of dye,
Yes.
so it makes
And
that color.
yes, and actually, I will kind of interrupt. Hibiscus is actually a flower, okay, and it can either in this case it's eaten dry. Now, when I was talking about aguas frescas earlier, hibiscus is actually a sort of kind of tea kind of thing. You actually boil it, then when it boils, you turn it off and you let it steep as tea and you let it sit there until it completely cools.
Yes, that's the most common way of having hibiscus.
Yeah, that's how you make agua de Jamaica.
Hmm.
You add
Hmm.
sugar to it. Mhm. And that's actually really good fresh water.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that's hibiscus. All right, let's see. Where were we? Go down.
Yeah, you can go to that the back to the breakfast spread again.
Oh, okay, back up.
All right, let me see. I'm sure the thing will tell me. Uh, crap. I don't think it does a very good job but some of them I recognize from like Indian food. This just looks this here on the left looks like some mixed vegetables. The middle one, I guess, would be dal, like lentils. This looks like either a chicken or a fish curry. It looks like it. It could be something else, but that's what it looks like. Top looks like rice. The top right looks like your sambal, the chili paste. The top left I might have had, if it is what I think it is. It's a fish in like a mustard curry. That's what I think. But I mean, that's what Indians and Sri Lankans would have for breakfast. It's not, what you would normally think of breakfast. I mean, my breakfast is like I go with like I guess what and again the video that I'll share later talks about like the charcuteries and the Swedish smorgasbord or whatever, and they'll have like cheese and fruits and sometimes like more exotic things like I guess pickled fish and things like that. So that way they get different tastes, different like protein, different. It's a little bit more balanced, not like sweet on sweet on sweet.
Tamarind pulp. I remember you gave me tamarind pulp one time.
Tamarind pulp, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, when are you ever going to find the actual fruit? The actual fruit is like a bean pod. It has like seeds, and then around the seeds you have the pulp.
Yeah, which is what they also use to make agua de tamarindo. Or tamarind water.
Okay.
All right.
So let's go down. So I think they're talking about some desserts here, and so I guess this would be close to like what we can. Oh, it's yogurt essentially.
That's
But
yogurt.
it could also be like cream cheese.
Like, oh.
Oh,
Wait, hold on. That's cream
this one.
cheese?
This one.
That's cream. That kind of looks like chocolate ice cream.
I know. I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, this one. Sorry, you're looking at a different picture. I was looking at it's a little bit further down there in like clay pots. This one though. This one though is your chili paste.
Oh, okay.
Chili paste and then the flatbread.
Oh, that's what it is. It looks like pancakes.
But again, it's not sweet. It's savory.
Where's the syrup?
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so it's 9:35. So hopefully Charlie will be able to join soon.
I know, right?
9:35 in my time. I don't know about your guys' time.
Oh, his is an hour later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 10:35.
All right.
Yeah, it's almost 11 where I'm at.
Go up, Lennon. Yes, this picture. That is like, and we get it in, when I visit India, we have things like that. So that's basically, so Sri Lanka is using buffalo, but essentially it is sweet yogurt.
Oh, okay. Okay, so when I first saw this photo, I didn't think that was food at first. I honestly thought that was a pair of drums because of the way it's shaped. In the way that it looks like a pair of drums.
Oh, Albert.
Yeah. But I mean, I think they the way they package food, I think it does kind of play into their music culture. I think so. Yeah, I mean, it does look like a drum, but that's also how they package food. Kind of, it goes into their culture a little bit.
That's interesting how they package their food. Ugh.
Yeah, it'd be interesting how they do that. That's pretty cool. It might be drums. You never know. It might be drums.
It might be. Yeah.
You know, maybe after they eat the food out of it, maybe they could use it as drums. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know.
Charlie, we are still live. Charlie, if you want to come in here. All right, let's take a look at this one.
I will. Let me see. I'm gonna bug him. I'm going to put the thing again in.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, best friend circle. Yes.
Yeah, best friend circle.
Oh, you know what? These. Okay. So, you guys remember a few years ago when I think it was Pizza Hut or Little Caesars was making those Cheez-It pizza things.
Mhm.
That was
Yeah,
supposed to
I
taste like a
remember
Cheez-It. The
yes.
things right there up front look like that, and the things next to them kind of look like egg rolls.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you
Oh,
want to make
Were
wow.
they
me
like
so?
square things or something?
I don't think it was Pizza Hut, but I think they were just like frozen. But I do know.
No, it wasn't Pizza Hut. It was Little Caesars.
I mean, Little Caesars, was it like square pieces?
Yeah,
There's a-
you're thinking of square pieces, but I'm thinking of something else, and I don't know if it was.
Oh, are you talking about the extra most bestest pizza?
No.
Yeah, but it tasted like a Cheez-It, right?
No, so what you're talking about. I know exactly which one you're talking about. You're talking about the pretzel pizza.
Yeah, it was like the thing that was shaped like a
Oh.
Cheez-It and was like this, not really the size of a Cheez-It, but it was shaped like a Cheez-It and it was supposed to taste like a Cheez-It. I know they made that but I can't remember what the hell the name of it was.
No, he's thinking of something else. I'm thinking of this. So these are Doritos, like they're cheese.
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
like mozzarella sticks, but with Doritos.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
Those kind of look like that too. Yeah, I can see that.
You know, Cheetos was a big trend. Like, I think, was it last year? Yeah, last year. Remember when a chicken restaurant had that war about Doritos crusted chicken or Cheetos?
Cheetos crusted chicken, maybe.
Yeah.
No, but Doritos crusted chicken sounds really good.
It does. Taco Bell, please.
Yeah, I mean, yes, these look like those. Those look like egg rolls. At the back, I don't know what that is. Looks like a sandwich of some kind. Then more of the flatbread.
Yeah, let's see.
Okay, they talk about the bread a little bit more.
Yeah.
Cutlets. Oh yes, of course. Okay. Oh, so these are like cutlets. They have chicken or beef or something in there. They definitely look like they're just cheese stuffed things, though.
Up my alley.
Okay, let me get into this. Okay, so I'm just gonna summarize the rest of them. Go to the picture of the dessert. They're
Which
like
one?
squares.
Squares down or up?
You go down a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, right there. Okay, yeah. I see.
Mhm. Okay. So what are they using? Okay, coconut palm sugar, jaggery. Looks like, I guess it looks like a bread pudding almost. A bread pudding with cashews, and I think that's apple.
Mm.
We got this thing right here.
Let's see. Yeah. Top is
that kind of okay. So those two things right there on the plate look like hush puppies, and the thing above the things that look like hush puppies. If you guys ever seen those vegetarian like taco shells that are supposed to be green, That's
Yeah.
what kind of
Oh,
reminds me of.
cauliflower.
Yeah, and then the thing under it looks like a normal taco shell.
Oh wow.
Okay. Yeah. So
They also kind of look like meatballs. The things that look like hush puppies.
Yes, I see what you're talking about. So those
no, these are vegetarian. The two in the middle.
matzo balls, I think they're called.
I think unless one of them has is like meat stuff, but I believe these are both just like lentil. On the bottom is what do you call a dosa? It's again your rice like flat crepe almost.
Mhm.
The top, I'm a little confused. The top is a banana leaf, but it may have things inside, or I don't know if they're just showing the banana leaf on its own. They're saying hapa millet flour dessert. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
They're showing me a banana leaf. There might be something inside. I know, like a lot of Asian cuisines, they'll cook things in a banana leaf.
Mhm.
So I think that's probably what they did. But they're not showing me anything inside, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah. And I think that's the last of the thing. Right?
That's the last. Okay, how and where? What are they saying? Of course, go to Sri Lanka, but if you're near, okay, Vancouver has a lot of Sri Lankan food. Interesting.
Mhm.
And of course, I guess wherever you are in the United States, again, be adventurous. Eat outside your comfort zone, and if you
Mhm.
aren't sure if you might have Sri Lankan cuisine in your area, do a Yelp search, see if you can find it, and if you can, try it out. I think it'd be interesting.
Yeah. Yes.
Kristen was about to fall asleep.
No,
Really?
I'm still awake, guys. It's I'm
Is it?
right because
Are
I'm
you the
on
one that's
vacation.
1044 for?
No. Because
Who's the
I'm on
1044
vacation,
for?
guys, I'm on vacation. At my grandparents.
Again?
I'm still on vacation. I haven't left yet. I'm
Oh.
leaving. I'm leaving next month to go back home. But
Okay.
because I'm on vacation, I have to lay in a really small bed and it's very uncomfortable. So
Oh.
I have a pillow right here so I can keep my neck comfortable while I'm on, doing the podcast with you guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
And also because I'm laying in a basement, it gets super cold down here. So that's why I have my blanket.
Oh, wow. I
Well,
remember
Not
sleeping in a basement one time.
Yeah, it's not the best.
yeah, I remember sleeping in a basement one
It was a
time.
nicer one in a nicer house.
Yeah, but yeah, woo, man. So let's go ahead and just chat, guys.
Let's chat.
Let's chat.
All right.
Honestly,
So overall, let's do a overall summary of.
or two things before we do that. I would like to apologize for having such difficulty reading. I don't know if I've ever told you, but
It's
I
okay.
know Brian and Lennon know this.
Yeah.
I was in a coma in
it.
2019, so I'm brain damaged. So I have
Okay.
difficulty reading things at times.
No, it's okay.
And as for the thing, when we were talking about food, and I accidentally said Italian food, I didn't mean to say that. I was just, I wasn't thinking straight at first, so I had to just say something random. So I was like, "Oh, Italian food," but
No.
truthfully,
It's okay. I think we were talking about authenticity, and I think Italian is a good example.
And there are some people that do mess up the authenticity on Italian food. I've seen like homemade stuff be made with Italian food, and they put too many seasonings on it, and they mess it up. There's one guy cooking a very famous Italian pasta dish, and they put too much pepper on it, and I'm just like, that's too much pepper.
Right?
Like black pepper, right? Because
Yeah.
of all the cuisines, I would not expect at all any Italian cuisine to use like red pepper. And,
definitely not black pepper for sure. Definitely
black pepper. Yeah.
Pizza.
Oh yes, my dad loves having pizza with red pepper flakes.
Soda's
That was really
mine.
good.
Really?
Oh my god, yes.
You guys should really see how I make homemade pizza. My homemade pizza is delicious. I
Oh
put
yeah?
bacon flakes on that. It looks pretty good.
Man, you guys, you, Mason, Brian, oh my gosh, why do you guys have to live so far? I wish I could just grab both of y'all and just push all with me and we can have fun.
I live pretty far too.
Yeah,
I live in Indiana.
Yeah.
I live in Florida.
You and Bio live close to each other.
Yeah,
I don't know anybody that I live close to.
Yeah, Indiana.
I think he's not that far away from me.
So y'all could visit each other if you wanted to.
Yeah, but I'm moving up north soon, so
Boo. Yeah, I know you are.
yeah.
So a little summary about everything. Coconut is used a lot.
Yeah.
And I called it white powder cocaine.
It's a lot better than what I called it.
Oh yeah, that
Well,
was very dirty.
At least Charlie isn't in here to defend that statement.
Oh God.
He'll probably be in here soon, Lennon.
Hopefully. Oh man.
Yep.
Oh yeah. What do you have to say, Mihar?
Yeah, I think I've probably had maybe a few like Sri Lankan dishes before, and yeah, like I generally like more of the island flavors than I do like traditional Indian food.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I will admit that's kind of the reason I chose the four cuisines I did, because they're like your traditional cuisines, but with a little bit of like that kind of like maybe fruity, coconutty, kind of different kind of flavor to them. So like, I mean, Indian with that twist, Chinese with that islandy twist kind of thing. So Sri Lanka, Indonesia, Suriname, which is in South America,
Mm-hmm.
but has influences from like France and India and China. So when we get to that, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, and one of the things too to keep in mind, guys, is I don't know if you guys have noticed, like all over social media, you've heard people say it on the TV that you watch, the shows. Cultural foods doesn't have to be just one specific thing. People nowadays add a flair to it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, if we're talking about that, right? One food podcast I would love to do is just going over a bunch of the ones that are for Tokyo, Japan. If you guys have never seen the stuff they make for that in Tokyo, Japan, oh my god, that food looks freaking good.
You know, we are talking
Japanese
about
food more than just sushi.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, we are talking about authentic stuff this month.
Yep.
So we could squeeze that in.
Yes,
Sure, I'm especially talking about the ones.
We can talk about. We can squeeze in when the week I do Indonesia.
Mm-hmm.
We can talk a little bit about Japan if you want to.
Yeah, we can do that.
Especially the ones in Tokyo, Japan.
Yeah, because the thing I will say, I'm sorry, Christian. The thing I will say is we did. I don't remember if you were here, Christian, for when we talked about the food Olympics.
I was here for that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember because I made a joke about something, and then you said my name because you didn't find the joke very funny.
Remember, we did talk about that. We talked about because the Olympics were in Tokyo, so we were reading about that stuff. Yeah. And in fact, it was this past February.
Does anybody else see Nihar's foot right now?
Oh,
Yep, I see it.
Oh, leave the guy alone, all right?
Hey, I'm letting him do his thing. I just figured we'd point it out.
He's
yeah,
a good
'cause I'm
friend.
probably about to like crash and go to sleep in a little while.
Yeah, it's almost 11 where I'm at.
Yeah, it's getting pretty late, guys. But
It's about to be 10 where I'm at.
yeah, it's getting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be 10 here where I'm at too.
Yep.
Oh man, but I guess we can stop here, guys.
Yeah, sorry we didn't get to have Charlie on, but Charlie, I'm just gonna say this now. We're gonna get all the dirty jokes out of the way. Charlie, next episode, me and you, we're gonna talk about cum.
No,
I'm kidding. Everybody relax. I'm kidding.
All right.
Oh, he's gonna come up with something really foul and dirty.
But yes, guys.
I know,
want
right?
to say,
We love you, Charlie.
yeah,
Yep.
we do. We love you, man. You're a great friend to us, and despite all you've been through, dude, I'm always here to help you, and just be your friend.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He is very special to us. So, I mean, he's very creative. He does such a good show on Spotify.
Yeah, I gotta.
I wish
find
he'd still have his show on YouTube, so I'd be able to watch it. Because I heard he had some horror movie reviews on YouTube, and I wasn't able to check those out ever.
I know, just him having. I miss the Hangman Charlie era. Man, that was fun.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that
no,
was
definitely. I heard he did some really, really good horror movie reviews, and I wanted to check him out because that's something that me and Charlie, that's something that me and Charlie have in common is that we're both big horror movie fans, and also with wrestling, of course.
Yes, and Horror Out SA.
I do
Yeah.
movie reviews too. I do horror some of the time.
I'll have to check out your channel, definitely.
Yes, Brian, but we're not talking about your channel right now. We're talking about Charlie.
No, I know.
Oh, and by the way, we want to give a big applause and shout out to Mr. Brian Delivers.
Thank you.
He hit 730 subscribers.
Actually, it went down recently.
Oh, boo-hoo.
I think it hit 727 again.
Oh, boo-hoo.
But no, 723 now. I don't know with some people.
It's probably YouTube's thing. But anyways, but we're still gonna give you an applause because you did pass 700 subscribers.
Yeah, and I did a special for it too.
And I also want to congratulate Big Boy for hitting 500 and plus subscribers, aka Chase. So I want to give a shout out to him. He's now able to use the community tab. Be sure, don't forget to register yourself for that so you can use the community tab.
No, it just automatically came on when I was using community tab the first time.
Yeah, because you qualified for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so does he. So, but yeah, everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna sign off here, and I want to say thank you, Mr. Nihar, for helping me with the show today.
Thank you.
Yes.
Definitely, Nihar did a great job.
Yeah, he did really good.
Yes, and thank you everybody for watching the Home Cooked Food Cast. And if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up, as well as subscribe to Lennon's Kitchen, as well as subscribe to Mr. Brian Delivers You the Goods. Subscribe to Nihar's channel, A Quiet Dreams Hypnosis, and also subscribe to Mr. Gunshot of the.
Yeah, I do live streams on YouTube with video games, so you definitely want to check it out.
Yeah.
I don't just play new games. I also play PS2 games too on a live stream. When you have an app called Streamlabs, you can stream any game you want. Also, before we go, because we got to sponsor this, everybody go subscribe to Lennon's Kitchen OnlyFans. Go check out his OnlyFans.
Right, yeah, exactly. Expose the truth of what I do, huh?
Hey man, we all gotta make the money somehow, bro.
Hey, it's all right. You guys can understand that I do mess with bananas on thread.
No bananas for you.
No bananas for me. All right, you guys. You guys have a great rest of your Saturday evening, and we will see you guys next week for another edition of the Home Cooked Food Cast. Bye bye,
See you
everybody.
later, guys.
See you later.